Time to check in with our lizard overlords. What are they up to? Well, this.
Is this the worst hour now?
Are we done our first hour?
Yeah, we're into our worst hour now.
Keep your expectations of this episode low. Starting the worst hour now, I feel like we've crossed into maybe not great content hour.
Welcome to our worst hour.
You guys want to hear some of our audience favorite moments?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So in the past, we've gotten 5 to 10 of them. This year, we only got 3. So I don't know what that's telling us about us. Maybe it wasn't a good year compared to our last couple. But from Derek, and since I took a screenshot, I don't know the Instagram name, but it's appreciate the podcast as always. One of my favorite is PK option on green hair or opinion on green haired people. So couldn't send the voicemail, but wanted to say that. That was in reference to the lady sitting beside you on the airplane.
No, that was it could have been that, or it was all the green-haired people at the University of Toronto. Remember, I had a whole tirade about the green-haired people at the University of Toronto.
That's going to be hard for me to dig that one up.
That's the same thing at the university. They're like, you guys got to be out of here. Like, you fucked us with 3 weeks with this fucking underground bunker that no one knew existed. That 3 weeks, that did nothing. You got to be out of here. Again, I looked at the lady today. I said, I'm doing nothing but losing money here. And I'm not going to get paid for 200 fucking days because it's the university. No one wants to leave here more than me. Believe me when I say this to you. She's one of the best project managers I've ever worked with in my life. She is fucking amazing. The rest of there's 2 or 3 people I really like at the university, and then there's thousands of people I have no use for. Most of them have green hair. I don't know every person that has green hair. And I suspect there are some people on the planet that have green hair that are super competent and super useful. I've never encountered them, but they probably exist. So I don't want to make the statement, everyone with green hair is a fucking moron. But I would say everyone I've met with green hair is a fucking moron.
Yeah. I can see that.
It was one. It might have been the cutting concrete one.
Could it have been this one? Nathan.Hartlob99. His favorite episode, PK disturbing the rats.
It might have been that episode.
No.
Yeah.
Today, we're working on this job at this university, and one of the activities that we have to commence is tearing out this concrete. And so after the tender closed, after everything was done, after we were awarded the job, there was an email that went around that said, no noise after 9 a.m. because it will disturb the people in the offices. I said, okay.
Wow. So you're doing another overnighter.
Well, hold on. This gets much deeper than that. So when we had the first meeting, they said, you guys can cut with the saws till 9. And then, the concrete's kind of old and it's got all the cut lines in it and it's not very thick. So I said, okay, great. We'll cut where we have to cut a very clean line. And then we'll just use the 8-ton to snap the bays off, right? No harm, no foul. We'll load it right into the truck. They said, that's great. Let's do that. So yesterday it was discovered that the concrete is 14 inches thick. So that's no longer an option. We probably need a much bigger shovel to snap 14-inch thick concrete like it's nothing.
Yeah.
So we looked at the situation yesterday and we decided that we need to get a breaker to break the concrete.
A hammer or the jaw, the pincher?
No, like a hammer breaker on that T595.
Okay. Yeah.
We're gonna put a breaker on. So I get the breaker. Jack sends an email last night at 4 o'clock saying, hey, we got to get a breaker. Concrete's 14 inches thick. There's no other way to do this. So I get the breaker. I show up. By the time I get there, there's already been a lot of university staff out. They call them stakeholders. There's a lot of stakeholders out looking at the project. And they've all determined that the breaker is going to be really loud. I said, yeah, it's going to be really loud, probably for a day, maybe a day and a half. Like, it's really thick. If there's rebar and a bunch of other shit in it that I don't know about, it could be even worse. Like, I'm hoping a day and a half max, I think, for this. There's no way we can do that. We got to talk to all the other stakeholders. So this gentleman comes out with, dressed nicely, gray hair, very official looking guy. He's standing with the project manager and he says to me, wow, you understand there's rats in this building, right? And I said, no. He's like, yeah, there's rats all through the building. I went, okay. He said, and a hammer, like a jackhammering like that, it will really disturb the rats.
Jeez, these fucking liberals.
It'll really disturb them. Well, so that was my
God.
I'm looking at this guy and I'm already very agitated today because a bunch of other shit that happened. And I'm like, have we reached a point at Canadian universities where we're concerned about the fucking sewer rats and the sound of the breaker disturbing their sleep? Really? And I didn't say it, but it was like coming out of my mouth. And then he says, well, we can't disturb the rats because they're all in these social experiments because we're beside the science wing. But this is making far more sense now.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But my initial thought was, I give a fuck about these rats, bro, that are living in the sewer. Like, I don't care about this at all. So after that, I thought, okay, well, if someone has spent 4 years of their life and university doing experiments with these rats, training them for whatever these rats are doing, and us jackhammering will upset their ecosystem because apparently jackhammering makes rats very skittish. And it is legitimately very loud and there's a lot of vibration and compression sound. Like, I said, okay. So then it was decided, and it was actually our new foreman guy, Daryl's idea, to get someone in to cut the concrete into pieces so we could pull it out, which made me, of course, think of you guys and the concrete cutting. So it's like, oh yeah, I guess we're going to need some of this concrete cut. Fuck yeah. Okay.
But that's also loud.
Very
loud.
So we ran a test. We got our stone saw and we put water on it and we started cutting the concrete with the stone saw, and then we went into the building. So you guys can imagine I'm already in an agitated state because we've accomplished nothing in 2 days on this job site. And I'm in the building and we're feeling around for vibrations and decibel checks.
Ask the rats for their input.
And as we're doing that, I thought to myself, what has my life become? Like, what I'm in a building listening to a stone saw, which is quieter than the weed eater that's running, cutting the fucking grass. You can't hear the stone saw over the fucking weed eater. We're also doing this job right beside health and safety for the whole university. It's their office that we're working beside outdoors. And they're like, guys, like, wow, you can kind of hear a good humming of that saw. I said, bro, I can hear the weed eater more. It's like, oh, that's true. You can hear the weed eater more. Like, does the weed eater disturb the rats? No. I said, okay, well then the saw is probably. I said, because then they said, the guy said to me in the meeting with the guy said to me, well, maybe you could do this at midnight. And I said, do the rats go home? Like, are they on shift work? Like, what shift are the rats not in the university? Like, do they all have little cars and they get in them and say, oh, I'm done experimenting for today, social experiment, and they drive to the sewer and then they come back in the morning? Like, what are you talking about, man? If we're going to disturb the rats at noon, aren't the same rats here at midnight?
This is insane.
And the guy said, you're right. The rats are here all the time. So after the vibration checks and the sound checks, it was determined that we need to cut the concrete into 2x2 pieces and then put it in the truck with the 8-ton. And the whole time I'm like, wow, we've vaporized at least $3,000 dealing with these rats.
You're far more patient than I would be.
What are you going to do though? You're going to lose no matter what.
I would say if we're packing up, we're moving out, call me whenever it's ready.
It is like what? But like, what do we've got the fencing up? Like, what do you like? What
I
are you
don't
going to do? You got to find a solution. You go in and you check for vibration.
That was a good one.
I think that's where I was going off about people with green. Like, probably going off about people with green hair. Yeah.
Could have been also the Chris Pratt filming on site one too.
Yeah,
there was a
another,
whole that job site brought a lot of different stories.
it had a lot of different stories. Yeah.
Even the line painting.
Oh, the wine painting was a fuck show. Yeah. Our project at the university, and I tagged you guys in it. Like, the university is a complex place to work. There's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of stakeholders. Like, every project has 10 or 15 stakeholders that are heavily involved in how the project affects them. And then there's a lot of people there who are concerned about everything, students, non-stakeholding faculty. There's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of rules. There's a lot of shit going on at the university. And I feel like, and I know most, like everyone I talk to there also feels like, as a whole, Paver King does a very good job of negotiating the situations that arise there and respecting the rules and respecting everything and still moving the job forward. But the other day, Monday, I got there. I started driving there, and Bill called me and said, "Oh, just be careful coming in because they got the entrance blocked because they're filming a movie." It's like, what? And then I got to the job site, and they weren't just filming a movie on the campus; they were filming a movie in the job site.
No.
No, like inside the construction fence we have up, they had set up light diffusers and all kinds of cables. Like, I'm not saying they were filming near the job site. They were filming in the fucking job site. And they had Zoom booms with cameras and mics and lights pointed down on the job site and
What's your SOP for that?
So I looked around and I'm like, okay, let's add the ultimate layer, because I feel like the filming of a movie is the ultimate layer of potential non-production on a landscaping job site.
Yeah.
Especially if it's not a movie about the job site. Like, I get people film themselves to make content and stuff, and that's probably slows down the job site, right? Like, if you have a cameraman on site filming content every day, doing interviews, doing all this shit, you're probably slowing your job site down a bit in order to gain the content, to get greater sales. It's all a thing. But what if, like, Chris Pratt is filming the terminal list in your job site?
I don't know what you do.
If Chris Pratt is filming the terminal list in your job site, it's not a production boost. And you know how I can say that? Because Chris Pratt was filming the fucking terminal list in our job site this week.
Are you serious?
Yes. So I can tell you 100% it does not make production go faster.
Wow.
Only to Paver King could Chris Pratt show up and start filming the terminal list in our job site.
What are the chances?
If someone else in the landscaping world has this much shit happen to them, like weird, crazy shit. Also on that job site, they demanded that we use thermal plastic line paint, which no one uses ever. And for whatever reason, that's what they want. But if people are going to do thermoplastic line paint, they do it on a mass scale, because I don't know shit about this, but my understanding of it is that you have to clean out all your sprayers from the regular line paint, the solvent-based line paint. You have to put heaters. It's a whole, but if you're doing like Costco's parking lot, it's worth it. But no one's doing it for 5 fucking parking spots. So Jack found cold plastic line paint.
Is that the one you burn it to the ground?
I don't know how you do it. I wasn't there. Maybe. I don't I so these people showed up today, but Jack's fairly certain they were high on crack. And if you saw the quality of the line painting, you would also agree they were probably high on crack.
Well,
The
think of what they
lines,
have to inhale all day with
maybe, yeah, it was the end of the
plastic
day.
fumes.
Maybe you're better to get these fuckers at the start of the day before they've inhaled all the weird plastic fucking fumes.
Yeah,
You're
I think so.
fucking right. Like, so the lines are now like sometimes when people complain about things, you're like, really, bro? Like, come on, really? This complaint about the crooked, weird lines and how they're not painted straight and they're all wavy and they end at random spots, 100% justified.
Oh
This
no.
is shit.
Oh,
This
no.
is total shit. And then Jack standing there with a couple of the project managers, and they turn to Jack and go, why didn't we just use normal line paint like everybody else?
Wow.
Jack's like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know, but I wish we did because this is fucked.
Can you
And
get that
now
off?
I don't know if it comes off. Like it's fucking some kind of plastic shit that's like sealed to it. Maybe it'll just peel off. It's a thick layer. Like this line paint is like a quarter-inch thick.
Wow.
So in my city, they did one of those fucking transgender crosswalks with all the fucking rainbows and stuff. And
Yes.
it's already, it costs like 10 grand and it's already coming up. Like you could have trim-clad the thing better, probably. So
Maybe it's thermoplastic colored paint.
maybe. But if
I
yours
do,
is anything like ours, then it'll be up by the weekend. Don't worry.
yeah. So that happened at that job too.
PK,
Which
does that mean you guys are going to be in the background of the terminal list?
you know what I will say about the movie people? Normally movie like my most of my encounters with anyone that's shooting movies or television or whatever the fuck they're doing are usually horrible. People are usually total dicks, fucking assholes. These people were fucking great. They're recording the terminal list in the building. You can see them through the window, and Bill's laying sod in the background. They're like, yeah, don't worry about that. And then Bill had to we had to like run power. I don't know what machines they were running that day. I don't remember, but they were like, yeah, we don't care about that. The microphones are so good that the microphones are trained to only pick up the actor's voice and nothing else. And then they have them hidden on the actors.
Hmm.
So like they don't care what you're doing anymore around movie sets.
Hmm.
The noise is eliminated. There's no noises. There's no like the microphones just wipe them out. And I'm like, can you imagine technology behind this shit? I'm sure they're just going to green screen us laying sod in the background. Maybe in the terminal list they wrote in a scene where they're like, landscapers laying sod. Hey, conveniently these guys are here. We better record here today. They got some sod going down. They're watering it with a fire hose. All in the background of with a Humvee sitting, some crazy looking Humvee sitting there.
Wow.
When you sent that video, I thought that was the filming of the Paver King documentary
No,
coming
no,
soon.
coming soon. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
rise to the top.
Here's
The
a
rise and fall.
that job was that job was a fuck show.
Last one we got here. Top sale outdoor living. Employees driving cars to job site. I think this is something that PK said. Once again, another one that's going to be really hard for me to find. In quotes. So employees driving cars to job site. In quotes. Look at that car. Man, I'm going to smoke some weed in it.
I don't think I said that.
No?
Yeah, you did.
I think
Chad
you
would have
did.
said that.
No, you did that. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that
Yeah.
about what?
Yeah. We were talking about how my guys don't drive cars to site or something. You
Oh,
said your guys do, but they always want their cars close, and you told them to
yeah,
park down the street because no one wants to
yeah,
see
yeah.
their piece of shit car.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Any
Apparently,
idea on what episode
No
that was?
clue.
Because I don't know
No
where to
clue.
find that.
Good luck.
no idea. That was a pretty recent one though.
I think so. All
Last
right.
couple.
You guys want to end the year with our Spotify Wrapped? See what it has to say
Sure.
about us. And then that'll
That's
be
it.
the end of 2026.
Oh,
Where
also, if you don't have anything to do on April 27th or 28th, which could or could not be the actual dates, you could always check out the National Heavy Equipment Show.
All right, can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Why do you have a window for U.S. tax questions?
Oh, that's for um labor burden rates for my US people that are using the software.
Oh, I thought you were gonna move.
All right, how do I go to the next page here? Oh, I scroll down. Here we go. There we are. 29.9 thousand total plays this year.
We're so close to 30,000.
We have a 13% increase in audience. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's great.
This is Spotify specific, so we could also have more on Apple. So that's where this kind of differs. Total new audience, 254% increase in new audience.
Wow, this
Wow.
thing is taking off.
Total followers up 22%.
Nice.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's a lot of minutes.
That's
We're
a
wasting a
lot.
lot of people's time.
638 minutes.
10,000.
10.6 hours, 443 days, 63
Wow.
weeks, 14 months, 1 year of listening.
So, wow, that's pretty good.
Uh,
Jeez, that's hard on the eyes, that.
this year, one episode rose above the rest. Which one do you think it is? Did you see it
I think
there?
it's a Tuaholic. I think it's a
I want to
Tuaholic
guess
one.
controversy because I saw it.
Oh, okay. Controversy. So that must have been a good one. I'm gonna look that one up and see what that was all about.
Maybe
38% more viewed.
maybe it was the fucking title.
We're still quoting it. Let's see. Let's talk about video. Oh, we started publishing video this year on Spotify, and then I got
Oh,
too busy and I couldn't. But your show was in the top 5% of videos on Spotify. We're in the top 5%.
really?
Did they give you any money for that?
Nope. They were watched 999% more in 2025 than 2024 because we never published in 2024 video.
That's what I was thinking. I'll take the win.
Hot takes, love notes, and everything in between. Our even worse hour monstrosity got the most comments.
You can put comments?
Yep, we get comments from time to time. I bring them
Really?
up whenever we get them.
Oh,
You can see we only got 7 throughout the year.
whatever.
Most comments were left on January 16th. All right, what's next? Your listening passport got a real workout. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Dominican Republic, baby.
20 countries reached overall.
Holy shit, 20 people?
20 countries.
countries?
Oh, see if you can rank the countries from 5 to 1. Obviously, UK there. What do you think comes
You,
next?
four. I would say, oh, I think 1 and 2 is some battle between the US and Canada. So 3 and 4 got to be Dominican Republic and Australia.
Chad?
Not. Let's go Chile and the Ukraine.
I'm going to
The
say,
Ukraine.
so UK, I'm going to say next is Australia. No, next is Ireland, then Australia, then US, Canada. UK, 5. Ireland, 4. Australia,
Really?
3. US, Canada. Now I see the stats, so I kind of know what to go off of.
I feel like Australia was a pretty good bet for me, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Considering I don't see the stats.
I want
Yeah.
someone from Australia that listens to the podcast to message me. I don't know anybody from Australia.
Yeah, send us a message.
Yeah.
All right. Even Ireland and UK.
Yeah.
If you listen from anywhere other than Canada and the States, message us. Top fans assemble. Your show made it to the top of many fans' lists. Your top 10 show for 267 fans.
Right on.
Nice.
That's good.
That's big, yeah.
Your top five show for 219 fans.
Wow.
Number one show for 95 fans. Wow.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
isn't that like a fifth of our audience
Yeah.
prefers the Not Our Finest Hour podcast than anything else.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It is.
Your top fans streamed 3.3 times more than anyone else. Your 70% of them binged 2+ episodes in one day. So people are, oh, that's probably because they listen on Saturday when both episodes are out.
Yeah, I think so.
65% hit play within 24 hours of a new episode drop. Wow.
Holy shit. We're like crack. We're not good for you, but you will keep
We're
coming
not
back.
good for you. We're terrible for you.
Yeah.
It goes without saying, your fans have great taste. Here's what else they're listening to. Oh, I think this is going into artists and podcasts. Top artists. Can you name one of them? I think it'll give five or three.
Metallica.
Drake.
Metallica, Drake.
What's
I'm gonna
that band?
say
The Street. The Street.
The Streets. I'm gonna say it's like a country artist. I'll just say Taylor Swift. I don't know. Morgan
That's
Wallen, Zach
Ooh,
Bryan, Big X, The Plug,
I don't
what's
know.
Big X the Plug?
Hardy, Taylor Swift. I got Taylor Swift.
Know the Streets.
I
The
don't know who
Street?
Hardy is.
Hardy's another country guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Top audiobooks. Total Business Turnaround. Number one, Mike Andes. Build a Business You Love, Dave Ramsey. The E-Myth Landscape Contractor, Michael E. Gerber. Undeniable, Cameron Haynes, and The E-Myth Revisited by Michael E. Gerber.
What's the E-Myth?
That's where that saying work on your business rather than in your business comes from. Or at least the first time I heard it.
What's the E though?
The entrepreneurial myth, I believe.
Ah, fair. Okay.
Top shows. So you saw Joe Rogan. Any other shows you think would be in the top that our audience is listening to?
Got to be Kid Contractor in there somewhere.
And Fullerton Unfiltered.
Mulder Life.
Mulder Life. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Top shows. Joe Rogan, number one. PBD podcast, number two.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Patrick Bet David.
Caleb.
He's a pyramid scheme guy.
Is he?
Yeah. Turned and then he sold that and he turned into a like business sort of person
He
talking.
looks like someone you want to punch.
Kid Contractor podcast number three, Real AF with Andy Frisella number four, and Spit and Chicklets number five.
Oh, that makes sense. We have a big Canadian audience.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, you might want to frame this. Let's see what this is. 2025 marathon show. Fans listen to you for longer than 97% of other shows. That's pretty cool.
I don't know what that means.
They listen to us longer. So I would guess like the duration that people are listening to us is more than that of 97% other shows.
People aren't shutting off half an episode because they're waiting for you to say something offensive, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because we have no ads that they have to skip or
Yeah. True. 2025 Talked About show. You receive more comments than 95% of other shows. That's amazing considering we got 7 comments all year. A 2025 Most Shared show. You receive more shares than 89% of other shows.
Wow.
I think
Not our
this
finest
thing is
hour.
just about pumping your tires.
Yeah, that's it.
Right on.
Nice.
Your fans, your story. Well, thanks everyone for listening for another year of Not Our Finest Hour.
Absolutely.
Any words of wisdom, guys, before we close out the year?
Chad, you go first.
No, I should have wrote you guys a poem though. If
Oh,
I would have remembered this was the end of the year, I would have wrote you a Christmas
yeah.
poem or something.
Usually it's Christmas, yeah. You missed last year too.
Missed the boat. Oh,
Can you write a New Year's poem?
Can you freestyle one?
No, I can't freestyle. Has anybody in the history of the world ever written a New Year's poem?
No. It would be great though. It's a new year. It's a new attack on landscaping.
Think I can throw something together. Give me a bit. Give me a year.
I'll give you a year. You can have a fucking year.
All right.
What's your final word of wisdom?
PK, you got something?
Oh, that was Chad's final word?
Oh, yeah. What's Chad's final word?
Are you going last?
Yeah, I got no wisdom.
Well, no, but you have to go last. We all have to. Chad's final word was
Okay.
that he forgot to write a poem.
Okay.
Do you want to go before me or you want me to go?
You go, PK.
If you only attend one show, the rest of the shows are basically crap. If you only attend one show, the word of wisdom I can give you is make it the National Heavy Equipment Show in Toronto. Fuck that one in Vegas. Who gives a shit? We are talking about the National Heavy Equipment Show in Toronto. We think it's the 27th and 28th of April. We will confirm at a later date once they've paid us.
They've already got the value out of us.
Probably. Well, there's no value if no one that listens to this attends. We might be there live recording episodes, and you could be on the episode if you come to the show.
And if they pay us.
And if they pay us. And we might bring meat sticks.
Ooh.
What's
And
the
pickled
final
eggs?
word? I'll bring pickled eggs if someone wants them. I've brought pickled eggs to shows before. I'm not scared of a jar of pickled eggs. What's your final word for the year, Mike?
My final word for the year. I wish I could come up with a good nickname like Chad's guys comes up with, but I'll just say thank you to everybody for listening to the Not Our Finest Hour podcast for the past 3 years. And it's always great to be able to sit down with you guys once a week and see what's going on in your lives, because it seems to be a lot more entertaining than what's going on in mine. So thanks, guys.
That's a good final word. I appreciate you guys as well.
Yeah. You guys are a huge part of my little life.
Yes. How long
PK,
have we
you
been
want-
doing this? 3 years?
Did we start 2022? August? July?
2022?
How
I
many
think so.
episodes? How many episodes are we at?
2022.
I'm interested because I think there's an argument that it doesn't number the episodes on here.
336 was our last episode, which means this will be 340. So, yeah, this will be 340.
I would say that I've spent a lot of time talking to you two guys.
It's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh.
PK,
It's
you
definitely
want to?
changed my life. You want me to end the episode?
Well, I mean, if you want to keep going there,
No, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
really tired.
close out 2025 for
I
us.
gotta pee so bad.
That's the end of the episode.
Ooh, thank you for watching. Ooh. Yeah, those people run the world. They're so impressive. What a bunch of freaks.